Hey, I'm Liv, and it's another Saturday night in quarantine. Kinda, sorta, not really. Today I decided to do 2 looks for my Itch.io shows this weekend. If you don't know what Itch.io is, they're my favorite band. They do this experimental music, and they're doing drive-in shows because of the pandemic. I've been doing super UV looks because I have UV lights on my car. Today was green, last night was pink and blue. If you'd like to see how I did these, then we're gonna go straight into last night. You will see this one afterward. If this kind of weird stuff is your thing, I hope you stick around and subscribe down below. Now let's get on with it. Hi guys, hello. I was just thinking, it's so weird when I do this, you've just seen what I look like. I hope I look good, but for you, nothing is a surprise in the video. Maybe I should make it a surprise and just start like this, and then you'll have to go to the end to see what I look like. But then again, you'll see the thumbnail, so oh my gosh. I'm glad I did my intro already because clearly I'm all over the place like usual. It's another Saturday night in quarantine. Not really, it's actually Friday. I'm on my lunch break. I'm gonna throw on some makeup. We're gonna do 2 looks in 1 video again because it is the final weekend of my favorite band Itch.io doing their drive-in shows. It is about to be torrential downpour. So we'll be in the car, but they'll be outside. So I don't know, they might have to cancel, they might have to postpone. I'm gonna get ready anyways. I gotta show you what's going on here. Do you see how green my hair is as I look in the monitor? Like it's green there, and then it's the sort of teal here. I thought I wanted more green. I think I prefer the teal. I don't know, what do you think? Green versus teal? I don't know. The big kicker is that the green is UV. Can you see this with that light on? Oh yeah. So this was supposed to be UV, this color down here, but it wasn't really. Love those nails. And this green is really UV. It's hard, I've got like 3 lights on right now, 4 lights. But I'm pretty excited. It does look pretty good in UV. This is just what I'm wearing for work, so we're gonna change later. We're gonna do a makeup look really fast tonight. Tonight, we're doing sort of 70s pink and blue, trippy, weird, ravery sort of pink and blue. Yeah. Tomorrow night, we're gonna do post-apocalyptic sort of thing. As with the previous videos, I'm gonna be using my moon pigments. These are really, really fantastic to use as eyeshadow, unless I could find the Stargazer press stuff. That would be great. If you want a demo of me using that, I'll put the video up over here because I'm also gonna be trying my Midas Cosmetics eyeliner. I think I'm gonna use the pink. The pink is really gorgeous and bright. And we'll go with my whole pink and blue look. And then my beloved travel palette that's not getting any use contains pretty much the only eyeshadow that I've panned so far. I think it is just because I broke it a little just from being bashed around. This is from the Mini Masquerade palette from Juvia's Place. It's a turquoise shimmer. It's gorgeous. I think I'm gonna do that on my lid, probably. Yeah, all right. Ooh, also kind of showing off here. I got my little Google Pixel Buds in. These are the mint ones. I've been waiting for them for ages, so I'm gonna enjoy listening to some music while we do this. If you're interested, I'm gonna listen to Goldfish. Look them up on YouTube. They're great. Their fan base is great. I love those guys. They're from my hometown, Cape Town. Did I say hometown? They're from my hometown of Cape Town. Look them up. They're awesome. I'm gonna listen to 1 million views right now and get started. Side note, if anyone else has these Pixel Buds, the second ones, I would love to hear your opinion on them because I can't get it to stay super well in my right ear. I don't know why. Okay, other than that, I love it though. And I already did my face this morning. I didn't want to bore you with it, so we're just gonna go in with the fun stuff, except eyebrows first. There we go. I just have 2 random brushes. We're gonna get messy with these pigments. They're so messy, but this time I'm prepared and I put them on something. Smart, right? It's only taken me like 50 times to figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna do pink on the inside, blue on the outside. You know how last week I had my whole eye area covered in pigment? I'm gonna do the same thing because it looks cool under black light. And then we're gonna paint our faces. So let's do it. And I'm gonna lean forward so we don't get any of this pink on my face. Buff around the edges. I've seen people listening to music before while they're shooting their YouTube videos, but I'm like, how do you not dance and sing? Because I totally want to sing the lyrics, which I won't touch you with. And at what point does it become a copyright strike? I really hope this doesn't get canceled. And I actually feel like dragging this down my nose just a tiny bit, just because. This pink doesn't want to stay terribly well. I've got some gappy bits, so I feel like I might do a coat of barrier spray. If you've watched any of my other neon videos, barrier spray is amazing. I'm It's Mehron Barrier Spray. And it just gives you a blank slate to start building more product onto, which for this kind of look is amazing. Yeah, let's take this even further down. Why not? And I already have my other brush ready for the blue, which looks really dark right now. Let's see how this lays next to the pink. Wouldn't it be cool if you could watch a YouTube video and stream YouTube music at the same time? So like I could say, here's my recommended playlist for this makeup look. And then you'd be listening to Goldfish with me and know what I'm sort of vibing with. I think that would be fun. Or I could license Goldfish and play it, but that would be expensive. The blue doesn't want to blend, so we're gonna go in with some pink on top of it later. I'm actually gonna do some makeup setting spray, because I'll do barrier spray over the whole thing, but it's just so hardcore. I don't want to go in with it right now. Or maybe I should have, because that's looking a little weird. It's gonna take a while to dry. Okay, whatever. I'll tell you this. I changed my mind about the blue shimmer we're putting on my lid. I'm gonna go in with this Give Me Glow. I popped it out for the sake of it. It's called Under the Sea, and if you can see, it's really an excellent match for the powder pigment. You would think that Under the Sea would be a little green, but it's not. It's just quite an aqua blue. Stop falling out. Okay, and while everything dries from the fixative, I'm just gonna go in with this shimmer. So I don't know if you remember, but I got another Give Me Glow shadow. Ooh, it's all over. Called Going Bananas. The yellow shimmer, and I was really disappointed in the formula. I'm very encouraged to be using this right now. It still feels lovely and luscious and sticky. So I'm hoping it was just that yellow and it's not like a new formula for them, because this is gorgeous. Can you see how just thickly that's going on? And I'll probably do some black over here on the end. Just gonna coat this over the lid. There we go. Beautiful. And I love these shadows because you can basically do a cut crease with no effort. And hell, I'll just go in with the black right now. Just pat it over the edge of the blue and let it fade into a cat eye sort of shape. Nice. Okay, and our fixative is dry, so we're gonna go in with some more of these pigments and see if they stick a little better. Just double layer. That already looks way better. I have this habit of tilting my head upwards, which just collects everything as it falls off. And let's definitely deepen up this blue. Ooh, can you see that? That's so much better. So much. And pat it over the pink. Eek, going a bit nuts. This is very similar to last week, but I really liked the effect in black light, so I hope you'll forgive me. Although the nose angle is different. Should we do anything else to it, like buff a little blue? Don't go crazy, Liv. Don't mess it up. What am I messing up? It's all fun. I'll just stick with this. Let's see if I can gather any of this fallout with my foundation brush. The hard thing with the UV fallout is that it's still there, even if you think it isn't. Let's check. I got it. Doesn't that look cool? I think it looks so cool. Well, that pink, oh, it does glow. It just glows differently to the blue as I shine in my eye with my eye wide open. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to try the Midas Cosmetics Pastel Palette, this pink with fixative, because I don't want this to run and I expect to sweat a bit or get rained on. Okay, so I'm gonna spray this in the lid, rub my little brush. I think this might be an e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush. I'm gonna rub that in there and then dip it in the pink. I'm gonna spray it twice actually. I'm honestly not sure what this will do with the product, so I'll do it in the corner. Ooh, seems to be going okay. This is gonna be very interesting. Oh, nice. I've never actually tried this brush before. I probably should have. So far, so good. Ooh, the fixative dries quickly is the only problem. I guess that's not a problem. Let's do some more. And I'm gonna wing this out a bit, all the way to the end of the black. I can't wait to see how this whole thing looks in black light, especially when I'm in my car, because we have some really powerful black light in there. Cool. I'm gonna do it on the other side and fingers crossed it stays. Oh, I'll let you know. Oops, made that one a little too wet. I used to use the MAC colorful liquid eyeliners. They're in a little tube, but I haven't used colorful liner since then really. These were years ago. Oops. That one went a little angled. So because the fixative is so sticky, I'm pulling off some of the blue shadow and depositing it on the pink just a bit, but oh, and this is cracking a tiny bit. Let's go over that. I really hope this stays so much. I'll call that good. Okay, I'm gonna put some white in my waterline because It's easy and no one's gonna notice. Okay, now we're gonna use my Diamond FX palette for some face paint. We're gonna use the blue and the green because it perfectly matches my moon. I love how all my favorite UV products are getting used today. At least I'll look cool in my car even if it's raining. I think we should do blue and then pink underneath it. Let's try that. This is much cheaper than it was when I got it. I think it was like in the 20s and now it's in the teens. So I might need to get another one just for this blue. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I think I'll just do a swoop. Oh, and I gotta remember to make it high so my moss doesn't touch it. It's a little lighter than the moon pigment and it is too watery. Coffee time. I only have like 15 minutes left, but I'm really almost done. All right. Yeah, this is a little better with less water, but it's still quite patchy. Let's see if I can go over it. I'm gonna let that side dry a bit. Okay, I let that dry a little. It's looking weird. I say that like I don't normally look weird, but I feel like I need something on my forehead. I'm not gonna have anything on my forehead, so I should paint it. Let's do that. I think even just an arrow will really help. Yeah, that helped a lot. Just by itself. Okay, let's deepen up this line. Oh, I should probably turn my mirror on. That's better. Maybe that's why the blue is the most used, is because I have to use so much of it to get the product to show up. I would not be surprised. That side's working better. Okay, now let's do some pink and see if that ties anything together. Really, I should mostly do pink looks because this pink is so huge. And I think I'll just go a little shorter. Oh, wow. That's such a pretty color. You'd think I wouldn't be surprised by it, but like in contrast to other things, I like it. I feel a little bit like rainbow goodness. Like I need a star on my forehead. I think I'll do some pink in the middle, but a star would be cute, right? Oh shoot, mask. I think we're okay. Ugh. Face painting and masks is a whole different thing. I just hit pan on my pink. That's so gratifying. This one's a little short. So at this concert tonight, I actually won the tickets because I'm a Patreon for the band. So they give Patreons a chance. The Patreons or patrons? I would think patrons, but anyways, they give us a chance to win tickets. So I won the tickets. I'm really excited. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to do the pink on the top. I have a nice big forehead. I should just be painting there instead of my cheeks where my mask is gonna go. Okay, is that good? Do we need some highlight? What do we think? I think that's good and done. So I'm gonna spray this with barrier spray. I'm gonna put on mascara and then I will be right back. The rain is coming down terribly now, and if I go out in it like this, I will just melt completely. So I'm gonna try just get straight to the car. But this is the finished look. I love this a lot. I love it. It's a similar style to last week with the full eye done, but I think it's kind of cutesy and rainbow. I know it's only 2 colors, but like it feels like the shooting rainbow of a cartoon sort of thing. Like I could stick a My Little Pony sticker here and there and be done. So I'm gonna do a couple marks with tribal markers on my arms and change my shirt and everything. And then this look will be complete. I will show you a photo of what that looks like in full black light. For now, we'll just finish up the look. And then after that, we will go into tomorrow's look. Don't forget to tell me which look you like more, okay? Look 1 or look 2? Man, I gotta wait a whole 24 hours to see look 2, but for you, hi, hello, it's night 2. We are back again, ready to do another look. I'm gonna do a little chit chat while we try a brand new product that just arrived. I have the Uoma, yeah, something like that. The Uoma Beauty Sculpt and Strobe stick. They kept doing sales on these, and finally they did a sale that was reasonable enough for me to pay shipping. It was $10, $5 and something shipping, so I figured I'd give it a shot. This is the shade Fair Lady. We have the highlight and the contour on the other side. I'm quite interested to see how this turns out on my skin, and we're just gonna give it a shot. So I have my base on, the usual e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation, and I'm gonna pop on this contour cream. Contour or bronze, I'm not super sure. Oh, that's dark. That's very dark. All right, let's see how this turns out. Interesting. My whole desk here is in absolute chaos because I've sort of been in Ichio fancy dress sort of mode, and I have blacklight stuff all over. So last night was, oh my goodness. It's good that I'm trying this on a theatrical sort of night. So this seems really, really dark, or I'm just using too much product. Anyways. So last night was the look that you just saw. It turned out fantastically. It was super cute. I loved it. Tonight we are going post-apocalyptic. I think I'm wearing this shirt It is from Cyberdog in London. I love them so much. It's very, very black light. Oh, and another thing. I added the rest of the green UV hair dye to my hair because that turned out amazingly too. If you're interested, it's called Iroiro and it's on Amazon, or you can get it from this site. I wasn't sure if it would stick because this portion of my hair is much darker than this portion. This portion I highlighted myself. This portion was highlighted gradually at the hairdresser, so it was like some light bits, some dark bits, but yeah, I don't know if you can see it and I don't want to turn my lights off, but it is very, very glowy. So I did the rest of it. And tonight we're going green and post-apocalyptic. Let's try to blend this in with my new Real Techniques brush. Holy crap. Definitely good. This is a theatrical look. Okay, maybe you gotta go in, like dab it on the brush first. Haven't watched anyone's videos on this, but so while we were like getting ready, while we were getting ready yesterday, ColourPop released their bronzers. No, it's not ColourPop, it's Soul Body, whatever. But so I got all excited at the thought of that because I really like the idea of cream bronzer because I have such dry skin. I just want cream products all together. And then I told myself, just calm down, child. Like, you got this thing that's about to arrive, just calm down. But they look gorgeous. Have you guys seen them? They look like the Chanel de Sol. Is that what they're called? Anyways, just lovely pots of bronzer. This is incredibly pigmented. It's blending out really well. It's I might have to go in with some foundation on top of this. It's actually not too orange, but it's definitely warm toned. So the reason I'm okay with this tonight is because I'm sort of going like a bronzy post-apocalyptic, grabbed a bunch of different metals and put them together to make your weapons work sort of look. So largely bronzy and dirt looking, but a little bit of steel as well. It'll make sense when you see it, but it's a post-apocalyptic aviator. I say it'll make sense when you see it, but I hope it comes together. And it's one of my favorite looks. I think this is most definitely a bronzer, not a contour. It's very warm and glowy, and I'm probably gonna have to go in with some black as my contour shade because I've clearly gone clownishly ridiculous already, right? Yeah, this must be a dab it on your brush and then pat it on your skin sort of thing. It's incredibly pigmented. I did not think that would be possible. I have this stick called Oaks on You. I think it might be NYX or something. I'm not sure. It's a bronzer, cream bronzer stick, and I use it often, and it's just too warm toned. So this shade is much better for me actually, but I use the Oaks on You shade just like I used this, and this is clearly too much. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my foundation and try mute this a tiny bit. So hopefully you watched the bit yesterday where I used the Midas Cosmetics Pastel Liner with fixative because that turned out amazingly. It lasted all night. It was absolutely perfect. Just gonna use the viewfinder to see if I'm doing this okay. So yeah, that turned out amazingly. You can definitely do it. It was perfect. Granted, so for me, I don't have very noticeable eyelashes and I'm a puller. Trichotillomania, whatever it's called, something like that. I don't do it to the point that I lose all my hair, but I definitely have some diminished hair growth. So I think the term is pathological groomer. That's me. Okay, that actually blended out pretty well when I used my foundation over it, but it is far too warm toned under my chin here. It looks like I rested my chin in honey or something. I mean, in a car, it'll look fine. We've been going for like 7 minutes already. How is that possible? So I'm actually gonna throw this on over here. It's so dark and pigmented that I don't know how you would apply it like this without it going everywhere. I think that this is a shade too dark for me. And I used their calculator and everything, and clearly I think I'm deeper toned than I am, but I must need the lightest one because this is the second lightest one, and I don't normally need the lightest of anything, but probably of this. My nose looks hysterical. It's okay, it's theatrical. So if you watched my video where I did 2 park makeup looks, I'll pop it up over there, but I did like this Forest Huntress. So I really like the asymmetry of that, and that feels very post-apocalyptic to me. Like everything has to be off a little bit for post-apocalyptic, you know what I mean? Like you can't order 2 of anything and after the apocalypse, you happen to find this shoe and then you found that shoe, that kind of thing. So I think we're gonna do the scratches again. And then we're gonna do a black line. And the mask that I was wearing kept riding up, so I'm gonna try not go under my eyes at all. We're gonna keep everything forehead and over eyes, or eyeline, and just green. I know that there's pink in my shirt, but I don't really wanna highlight that too much. Okay, we're gonna do two things to kick this off, right? We're gonna put some, I get embarrassed every time I look at this. This is a Marc Jacobs gel eyeliner pencil, and this is the one that I sharpened. So every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, imbecile. But I'm gonna put this under in my waterline so that I'm sort of committing to a deeper look straight away. And then we're gonna start painting with black. Just like when I did that look last week with the black on my neck. When I'm doing a theatrical look, I like to commit to the direction I want it to go in early. So this is the final show, and I'm so sad. I hope that they get to do things like this during the winter. But I feel very fortunate that I won tickets to last night, so we got to experience something that we wouldn't have otherwise. All right, let's do some black straight away. Wow, that looks interesting already with the bronze, doesn't it? Wait, sorry. I almost forgot the highlight side of this. Let's just give it a shot. This is exactly my skin tone. It's identical to my skin tone. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I need the lighter one. It's really weird because the contour is very notable and then the highlight is non-existent. I wish I had the lighter stick. It actually looked a little more pinky toned though. And this is more golden, which is more my coloring, but bummer. It's like nothing there. Very quickly, just because it feels quite damp and I'm about to paint myself, I'm going to go in with my trusted Sephora highlighty blushy kit, whatever. And I will use this highlight and hell, why not? That blush. Let's do it. Normally I use the green highlight, but I guess I kind of like the idea of a little bit golden, and you can't see anything really. It's cool. We're basically just using it to set the Uoma highlighter. Do a little schnoz and a little bridge, I guess. See a lot of people doing that lately. Apparently it enhances feminine attributes or something. Don't care. And a little bit of blush. Every time I put blush on, I get scared it's not going to be in the right place, and most of the time it isn't. Actually, I really like that one because it's like the round of my cheek but not too far in, which is something I've been doing accidentally. It's like I aimed for the round part of my cheek and then the outside of the cheek balloon, if that makes sense. If this is my cheek balloon, I aimed there. Outside, not inside. And I actually like that. So I dabbed it on the outside and then dragged it up the cheekbone. That's my favorite so far. Okay, now to painting. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this one before, probably. This is my Wolf Effects sort of essentials kit. I hate this thing for one reason, simply that these fall out a lot. I like this thing because the range of colors is very interesting, and they still have your primary colors so that you can mix stuff. So I can make a lighter brown if I want, a lighter blue, a teal, stuff like that. But the little cakes are very annoying. They fall out. Okay, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Do you have a favorite side of your face? I think everyone does. For me, it's this side, my left side, because my cheek line is more smooth, my jawline, whatever. And this side, there's like more of a deposit. So if I'm doing something interesting, I want it to be on this side so it'll photograph better. Okay. Why did I use this brush? It'll work. Okay, so last time I did 3 slashes and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. This thing is just too thick, unfortunately. So I'll have to go in with a smaller brush as well. Grr, the thing literally fell out while I was using it. It's so annoying. Don't buy this kit. I'm not gonna link it. I mean, actually you could buy it and super glue it. I don't know why I haven't glued it. I don't care that they pop out, so maybe some people would though. All right, let's make this better. Oh no, not going well today. I don't love that. No one's gonna see it. I'm gonna be in a car, but I do not love it. I don't know how I went so wrong with 3 scratches. Oh no. Let me bring this side out more. Guess we just gotta go messy. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm just being particular. Okay. All right, let's commit to some black on the other side. Even out this asymmetry a bit. Hopefully you don't notice anything different, but my memory card filled up, so I had to run downstairs and get another one, which means that I've used 11 gigs just to do my makeup in the past 2 days. So it's gonna be way more. I don't know if anyone likes these videos. I get no views. If you watched it to this point, just throw me some emoji down below, something that you like, anything. A lot of YouTube, it's really weird. It is just screaming into the void or whispering into the void, or that's why I picked this brush, because it's just nice and straight and easy. Oh, too much water. So It can get very lonely, but it's also very fun and expressive and creative. As a small YouTuber, I say small, as a non-existent YouTuber, as a tiny person, there is no reward other than your own enjoyment from creating content, which I really enjoy. I do enjoy creating content. Okay. I really am not at all sure what I'm doing, so I feel like if we're gonna bring in the forehead, we should just commit and do it. Like I could do an angle in that direction, so like this. Yeah, I like it. I am actually wearing goggles, so they're gonna go right there, so I might smudge that, but whatever, because the steampunk aviator needs goggles. Yeah, no? Actually, I feel like another line would be good now too. Why not? Yeah. And then this is gonna get all smudgy. I'm gonna smudge it in, so it's not gonna look clean like this. And then I think this side is gonna be really, really black, and then black on the inside. And then the other one, maybe they'll both be black on the inside. I'm not sure. Okay, but I think that's enough black for now. What do you think? I actually think that this might have been a mistake because I wanted to be asymmetrical and this needed to be heavy up there. So perhaps, no, it's okay. It's okay. This is how it's gonna be different to last time. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with our moon pigment, I think straight away. No, we're going in with black. Let's mess with this a bit. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I get nervous when I'm doing eyeshadow looks sometimes. Maybe because I have no idea what I'm doing. I think this brush is a mistake. I'm gonna use a little brush because we want to be somewhat precise. And you know what? I'm gonna take that Marc Jacobs gel pen and draw it over here so we can sort of smudge this line a bit. And actually, I'll just keep drawing it under my eyes. I think this side just needs to be very light underneath. Perhaps that's how it'll be asymmetrical. So last night at the Itch.io concert, I should see if I can find some video. Hopefully I will catch this in editing, but there are these, so this band is all anonymous. All the members wear masks, and some of the characters that they have are called creepers, and they wear these black shrouds and they're all covered. And one of the creepers last night had two different colored eyes, like one was white and the other one was blue, and they were very, very creepy. So like I'm feeling this asymmetry in that regard. Okay, let's pull that black in there, and you know what, let's start shading this in here because I think that's delightfully creepy. Getting there, I'm liking it. Actually, I'm gonna bring this black down a tiny bit, deepen this up and bring it in a little bit. Cool, I like that. So what we're gonna have is the green pigment will be brightening these areas. Then I'm gonna do an emerald green on my lid, and I'm gonna do a bright green. I was gonna do bright green in there, but I think actually I won't. And I'm accidentally gonna blue this line a little. Now, what should we do to the other side? I feel like we could do the same thing, but obviously this black is here, so I don't know. Let's just start with the same thing here on the inside. So it's weird, but I actually almost feel like I need to do black up here. That'd be really weird. I've never done that. It's like an inverse of where you would normally put a light shadow, but I feel like that's what we need to make this asymmetrical. It's looking very uneven and creepy, isn't it? Good. Ooh. And I don't want to be literally asymmetrical or opposite, so I'm not going to extend that too far over there. What I am going to do is take that Marc Jacobs pen, and I'm actually going to dab it around in here a little bit and use it to deepen up this area because I want this to be quite starkly different. Deepen up this eye socket. Yes, weird. I think this look is going to be a little uncomfortable to look at. Awkward, which I quite like. I'm trying to remember, I remember seeing the concept of a trend in which the objective of makeup is not beauty, or it's more expression, and a lot of the stuff was very awkward to look at. I just can't remember what the term was. Do you know? That's extremely uncomfortable, isn't it? I like it. Oh, what I will do is pull this eyeliner inwards because we can have some shading and depth there. We're just going to keep it light on the outside, and I'll deepen that up here. I have not had great success with black staying black, regrettably. Okay then, well, let's get started. I'm going to pat this all over. Okay, so this is just going to be in the outer area just a bit. I'm going to put some of this green right in here too. Oh, that's so messy. I wonder if we can see how that looks. I don't want it outside of the black. Yeah, it's all right. Definitely asymmetrical. I'm grabbing some of the black and going over my eyebrows just a bit. Yeah, I think I like that better. And can I go over this without messing it up? Not sure. I think I did. I'm gonna take black eyeshadow and go a little deeper in here and under here. I think I'm gonna use Give Me Glow Lemon Lime on my lid. Yeah, this is a gorgeous shadow and just a bit lighter than the UV, which is great. Did I go too high? Doesn't really matter, does it? No, it's just like a faux cut crease again. And because I have it handy, I have the little Natasha Denona mini Tropic palette, and I'm gonna use the deep green from there to add a tiny bit of depth on the outside, just over here. Nice. Also nice. Do we think it's weird that this side doesn't have any black in the transition area? No, I think that shimmer adds something to it. This looks super weird, doesn't it? Yeah, this is sort of turning into my transition area shade. I kind of like it. I'm running out of battery, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the UV green that's all spilt over here as a bit of a highlight. I'm gonna do some liner, some mascara, and be right back. Okay, that's the finished look. I did the highlighter, I did some liner. It's super weird. I will show you what it looks like all together. Hopefully this comes together. Either way, it's gonna be a great night. Don't forget, vote for your favorite look down below. I'm not sure yet which one I like more, but I think it might be this one, but we'll see how it comes together. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Wherever you are, I hope you're having the best day that you possibly can. Be kind to the people around you, and thanks for hanging out.